Storytell presents Black Star, Season 2. Written by Jesper and Jesper Ersgård. Read by William Hope. Translated from Swedish by Neil Betteridge. Part 1. The Threat from Space. The darkness deeper than a starless winter night. A profound silence, disturbed only by slow, heavy heartbeats. A sense of being trapped by an all-enveloping blackness, like one enormous oil slick. The doleful calm following the disaster. Fragmentary memories of disfigured faces, twisted in fury and pain. The echoes of blood-curdling screams long since emitted. The past catches up with the present and merges into something new outside the narrow confines of time. And somewhere in the periphery, beyond the horizon of consciousness, an inkling of the impossible. A black star. Monty tried in vain to open her eyes, balancing on the threshold between dream and reality. Visions from her time on the planet blended with the smells and sounds of her hospital room, creating a surreal state from which she struggled to free herself. She understood that somehow she was back on Earth. Her last memory was of the Black Mountain and her passing miraculously through the field of burning rocks. She remembered placing the white bomb on the green orb before falling down into a black abyss. How had she made it from there back to Earth? Because she really was on Earth. She could feel a different gravitational pull in her body, smell different smells, and knew beyond all doubt that she was home again. But she was weak and exhausted. It was a huge effort to even open her eyes, and every time she thought she was able to open her eyelids, a sense of danger swelled inside her. How could a star be black? How could it burn inwardly? The threat was close now. She had to tell everyone. The survival of the planet depended on her warning them in time. Why couldn't she open her eyes? Suddenly, she felt a presence in the room. Someone or something was approaching her, something horrible and evil. Fear flooded her body and she tried to scream, but no sound came. Someone was hunched over her. She could sense the immediate presence of something menacing along with a faint, metallic smell. She heard a voice whispering, or rather hissing something. She couldn't make out the words. A foreign language? Or perhaps not a real language, but just sounds. Alien, inexplicable sounds. She wanted to flee from this evil and tried to turn her head away from whatever it was stooping over her. The exertion made her pant and her heart start to pound. She broke out in a cold sweat, and for a moment she thought she actually managed to turn away from the evil that was so close to her. Then she felt the fingers. Ice-cold fingertips probing her forehead, seemingly trying to penetrate the skin and bone. She screamed, but no sound passed her lips. Instead, she remembered the rays of light in the room in the Black Mountain where she'd first encountered Mishna. They had been some sort of interrogation device and had pierced the forehead of one of the creatures and made its head explode. The same beams had then been turned on her. The cold fingertips pressed harder against her forehead, and a sharp pain shot through her head. Then they were gone. Without warning, the pressure from the fingers eased, and the feeling of an evil presence dissipated. In its place was a remote and unrelenting whine. Not only was it frightening, it was also completely impossible. Dr. Angela Totsi took a thoughtful sip of her coffee and grimaced in disgust.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?